Unapologetically Foolish.
So this is Teensy Me Not Fitness and Purple Rain Posing.
Anyway.
I got more shit to come.
Wow.
COME.
Oh, he's still going. Okay.
I am the oldest one in this room.
Dang! Whoa, that's crazy.
If you don't like us, fuck you.
What's up, and welcome to the first edition of Unapologetically Foolish. We are here with myself, Simeon Charles, Gerard, aka Mr. Lil Sing, Maria Purple Rain Johnson. We got Karina, BFL Karina, and Fit Girl Videos, or Fit Girl Booty, Cindy. Somebody say something. What's going on?
Man, can you tell me your real name?
I just did. You didn't hear?
Mr. Swole? Like, nobody call you Simeon Charles.
Everybody calls me Charles.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
I got to say my real name, though, man.
I didn't want you to tell my real name for government purposes.
I didn't say your last name.
It doesn't matter.
What is your last name?
I'm not telling you.
Not telling you.
Look it up.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Watch your eyes.
His last name is Lil Sing.
People looking for me. I'm just being honest.
Who is people?
What's wrong? I'm just, yeah, pitiful.
That's good.
Okay, what do you?
What's cracking?
I want to know. Like, no one actually knows you.
What you want to know?
What do you do?
I save the world.
Lord have mercy. Who are you? What do you do? And how?
That's a
did you
loaded
come
question.
No, it is, isn't it?
That's loaded.
Just
Okay.
tell the people the
what
real
do you
you.
do? What do you do day in, day out?
I am a prep coach, a strength and conditioning coach. I am also an awesome person because I got a lot of awesome people around me. There we go. I'm done.
There we go.
No, but for real, trainer, prep coach, name it, do a lot of stuff.
Well,
I get people right. That's what I do.
There you go.
I get people right.
I can attest to that.
What do you do?
Oh, me? Let's see. I'm a playboy by day.
See, I didn't want to say what I really do. I'm trying to act right, but
I'm a funeral director by trade. I'm a fat guy turned fitness junkie.
Love it.
I like that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm real sexy in real life.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right.
next. Okay, so
I said, all right. Wait, that's pause moments. Whoa.
Who are you? Tell us about yourself.
me. Let's see. So
First off, how old are you?
How old am I? I am the oldest one in this room.
Dang!
But I can't stand you. In fact, I got my fan. Y'all that know me. Menopause. I'm 50. I am 50. I hate you. I really hate you.
Nobody cares.
But you know what? I know that song. So
It's about you.
my nickname is Purple Rain. Let's see here. So I'm a trainer. I have my own transformation from 300 pounds and probably, I don't even know, 30-40% body fat to 7% body fat, which got me interested in this. My coach was this man here. Yes. And now I coach other people, bodybuilding and lifestyle. And I'm also a certified life coach, which is really why I do all this. Namaste.
We're big together, huh?
Buddha. Anyways.
Buddha in the house.
Karina.
Oh man, who am I? My name's Karina. Okay. Okay. Well, I am a professional bodybuilder.
Me too.
Naturally, because of y'all.
Hey.
Yay.
I forgot that.
Yeah, I'm just an athlete, and then do I have to like say my age, like my whole profile, like my
You have to
like
do all of
info,
that.
my whole bio? I own 2 corgis. I gotta put that out there. Look.
The babies.
Yeah, in the case. But yeah, I mean, I met you guys what, like 5 years ago?
Maybe longer than that.
Maybe 6.
I don't think you were 21 yet.
I had just turned 22, so I was like 21 when I like met y'all.
21.
Were you? Okay.
I'm about to be 27.
Damn you.
I know,
God,
it's
you are
crazy.
27.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You have the face of a child.
So why we laughing?
Period. I think Yeah, and then what I've done like 6 shows, 7 shows.
Where did you get your pro card?
I got my pro card on my first show.
Let's go.
By the,
Hey, raise your
I
hand.
don't know how.
Raise your hand if you got your pro card on your first show. Hey!
You got 2 pro cards.
I love it. I love it.
Raise your hand if you ever won a transformation division.
I got first place twice.
You're supposed to
Let's
raise your
go.
hand. You don't know how to follow directions, man.
They didn't give me my money though.
Oh my goodness.
Just
You
give
can,
me
you can
my
take that
money.
up. Nah, we ain't
Right.
gonna-
All right, Cindy.
Tell them your nickname too.
She got like 16 of them.
Hi guys, my name is Cindy, Lucinda, Cindita, Tater, you name it. You name it. So I am a powerlifter first, and I competed and I won best lifter. And then after that, I turned into a bodybuilder. And on my first show, I won my pro card. I did the Diva, and Maria and Charles were my coaches. So I am very happy. I am also a personal trainer, and I am Fit Girl Booty class, and I help ladies develop glutes as well too.
Stand up and show them your cakes.
No, I'm okay.
All right. Don't worry about it.
Glutes. For people that don't know what glutes are, tell them what that is.
Stop.
Ass.
I was about to say that. So I was about to say ass. But
What Maria has. Anyway, go ahead.
technically, yes. You gotta be don't. But anyways,
Thank you.
basically for glutes, it's not like a BBL because I don't do BBLs.
Yeah, Maria.
I actually train women who are more focused on growing their glutes naturally. I prefer, but that's what basically it is. Just to grow beautiful, natural booties.
BBB. Big
BBB.
booty bitches.
Big booty bitches. There you go.
Well,
Just wanted to say that, guys.
that
My
escalated
apologies.
quickly.
Can I say one thing? I
What
forgot
you
to
want to
say.
say?
So I also teach ladies chair dance class. So
You
I
do a
want to,
demo?
huh?
Do a demo.
Stripping.
There you go. Look at my old version. No,
honest.
I'm not
Stripping.
It is
Fully clothed
actually-
stripping.
So let me say this real fast.
How you do that?
You have a lot
Wow.
of talent because I cannot do that class.
Yeah, we saw the
I mean,
video.
I can.
Did you see the video? You can. So I
But
teach
you do it
any. Oh, thank you. Any lady, doesn't matter, from 18 to their 70s, and this is more about the women enjoying what they're doing in the movements versus only dancing to please someone else. So the more you enjoy it, actually, your partner
got a
should
70
enjoy it as
70-year-old
well.
that you done
I
taught
have
how
had
to strip?
several 70-year-olds.
I knocked
actually.
the line out of her old ass. 70 years old? What? Look in the
I
camera.
cannot.
I really like that.
Hey,
But
Gerard,
yes,
what
I
does
have
remind you,
taught several
Maria,
70
Go ahead and
think
take
that
your
you should
teeth
do a
out, mama.
man's like
Mr.
chair
Stripper
class.
Man.
So I have thought about doing a men's class. Actually, I've had several male bodybuilders that have asked me
How would that
about
work?
doing a class for men because it was the same thing. Like,
Would it be
Magic Mike.
co-ed?
I would teach. No, I would teach moves for them to perform. Like
Okay.
you're saying.
Like Magic Mike or
I
something.
can also do class,
Co-ed.
couple
Yeah.
classes
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I
I'll
can
go
do
co-ed.
that too.
I-
So I think
I'm
what
ready
I
to fly.
have is going to
Chill.
expand.
So you gonna be shaking your
Oh my god.
tallywhacker in the chair? Nope. Don't worry about
It's-
it.
Before I was a bodybuilder, I was a basketball player and a musician, and I'm a dog you on the court.
So you're the Chippendale dancer too.
Okay.
Nah.
But what's wrong with that if you're doing that for your lady?
I ain't say anything.
I'm just asking.
R. Kelly made a song. Do you mind if I strip for you? So I ain't got no
But
problem.
he was
2 knocks at the door.
talking to underage. That's completely different.
How you know?
Hold on,
Well,
hold on,
see
hold on,
now.
hold on,
see,
hold on.
Okay,
wait.
we don't have to get off on that subject.
Yeah, you don't know.
But he
Okay.
was. But he
I
was.
mean,
But he was.
We'll talk about Michael
maybe
Jackson.
not. No, Michael Jackson's off limits.
Michael Jackson's
Ever.
off limits. Yeah, Michael Jackson's off limits.
Ever talk
Okay,
bad
like
about
to
the
climb
I have
trees?
a question. I have a question.
Okay.
What was the hardest? Because we've all done preps. We've all done a prep. What is the hardest thing for you in a prep? For you, specifically. Everybody
me?
has a different, yeah.
Prep is easy to me. The only thing that's hard is the peak week curse that happens to everybody.
Oh yeah, the peak week curse.
Yeah, but prep,
That's crazy.
I eat like that anyway, so I work out anyway.
Yeah.
Can't eat as much junk or drink.
Oh, you're obviously not.
Clearly,
on prep.
we're not on prep.
I live
Clearly.
on prep. What?
Gerard's gonna say
Oh, me
that.
ask-
He's gonna say the same thing as you.
Prep was easy. I had something to prove.
Okay.
I'm not even
Oh
lying to you.
man. So
Okay.
Prep was 100%.
Am I the only
Easy.
one that went through it?
No, I have something to say. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
prep
say
is
for
real
me, prep, the hardest part is cardio. I hate cardio. And I started out as a cardio queen to lose weight because I didn't know what I was doing initially, just to lose weight. And then I got to the point of loving lifting weights. So the cardio piece or aspect of it was the hardest for me, more than eating, more than doing my posing. It's just, I dreaded every step, but I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. Yeah.
I think once the fat started to come off, and like no, what a camera at, no bullshit.
Oh my God, he was even talking about his dick.
He got bigger,
wait, hold on.
stomach went away.
No,
Did he get bigger or were you just able to see?
No,
him
he
more?
got bigger,
No, let me.
We went
longer.
from talking about the hardest thing, not the softest
That
thing.
could be.
Which
It's not so. I'm just saying.
He might not remember. This fool called me at like 5:30 in the morning. Charles, what's up, fool? I looked down and I saw, oh, dick.
I remember coming to the gym and he was talking about it. I remember.
I was like, oh,
Hey.
all right.
Okay.
Oh my God.
To be truthful,
I hate it.
What made you flip the switch and get like
It
then?
took you a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It did.
honesty,
How long have we been working together before that?
I started working out with you 2018.
Damn.
It's 2025, right?
Yeah.
So that's what, 7 years?
Yeah.
So seriously,
Yeah. Something
2 years ago,
made that switch just say, it's on.
2022, December 31st.
What was it that turned the switch on?
I was too fat.
But I mean, what made you feel different that time than the other
So,
years before?
Busted too quick, couldn't breathe.
That I ripped my suit,
Okay.
and then life happened.
Life
So,
be lifing, for real.
When I say life happened, this I can say how I want to say.
Hey, it's uncut.
Without names, but yes.
I mean, I ain't gonna say nobody's
Unapologetically
name.
foolish.
So, long story short, I'm going through a divorce. It was either I was going to be in a grave or I would probably been in jail.
I can
Which
You
relate.
don't
would've
want
been-
either one of those.
I can relate.
That's probably what was going to happen. But more than likely, I was going to be in a grave. Heavy drinking, eating what I wanted, had changed my life. Not being with a person you've been with for half of your life almost, give or take. I just changed for the better.
I can relate 100%. Let's go.
So
Yeah.
if I didn't, I mean, then I did it for my kids because I wanted to make sure I'm here for them. If I wasn't, I don't know what they would do.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
the gym is my outlet.
I think we all got
I
that in
think
common.
everybody,
That's
yes.
our outlet.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
I mean, as far as an outlet,
Nah,
not as far as
nah.
what happened to you, but the outlet.
What a camera at? Simeon Charles saved my life.
I don't know about all that.
Nah, I talk to you every day.
Yeah.
He probably tired. I know he tired of me calling. I call him like I call my daddy. I talk to him every day.
Well, call me daddy.
No, I ain't gonna
Do not do that.
Don't do that.
No, I am tired that you be calling every day.
That's okay. If I can't reach him, I'm gonna call you on your phone.
Do not.
But yeah, that now I love it. It keeps me grounded and humble. Check out my Instagram, you'll see.
Oh man, my cup
For
closed.
what we can say is that we're very proud of you. You have changed a lot, mindset, and then especially us two or everybody who's here, especially because you motivate the team. And even though we can't make it to the gym, you be like calling us or get your ass to the gym right now. And, we appreciate that because there's times where you don't want to go work out, especially me. But then you be like, Lucinda, have you gone to the gym? And I'm like, yeah, Gerard, I'm going to the gym right now. So for that, thank you.
I remember one of the hardest days of prep. I walked into the gym and I was like crying. And then Gerard walks in. And he was like, I mean, you would think he would be all sweet. No, he told me to wipe those motherfucking tears. There was no crying in the gym.
That's right.
If I wanted to cry, I can get out of the gym, and then I had to do my cardio and continue. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. But he did not let me cry. He literally.
Fuck you, crying
I love
for?
that. But
That's because we are family.
We
More,
are family,
it's more
yes.
than a team.
I say cry in the gym. Personally, I've cried in every single gym.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
I still
I
cried.
have cried in
knock
every
on
single
wood,
gym.
I was on the
I don't know what
stairmaster.
happened.
And I cried, and he's been like, okay, so
Fix your face.
you go
You
to
got
your
another
next
set.
set. And I'm doing it, but I did it crying. But to me, life happens regardless, and it's okay to feel what you feel, but you got to keep pushing. You just don't stop.
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody has their own way of getting there, but I love that he was there to
Yeah.
help you through, push you through.
Yeah, for sure. Well, all of y'all have helped me push through different phases of prep, even though sometimes I could be an asshole. But
We gonna
Sometimes.
talk about that.
Anyway,
Y'all gonna talk about it?
next episode.
sometimes.
I want to
next
know what got you started in fitness, period. Just
So my story is similar to Gerard's. I was in a place where I wasn't very healthy. I had been married for a long time, had my little kids, but I wasn't taking care of myself, and I knew I needed to make a change. So I wanted to make sure I was around. It was really a family situation where my family had either passed away from heart attacks or strokes, et cetera, and I wanted to make sure that that was not going to be me, so I could be there for my kids. So the gym became my mental therapy, and I was really big on the heavier I lifted, the more tension I was able to release. So I wasn't even thinking about bodybuilding. It had nothing to do with bodybuilding. It was just,
Right.
I am lifting to live, literally. And then it turned from that into the next goal, into the next goal. And then I thought it was a bucket list. And then from there, I did one show, I fell in love with it, and it became a career that I was eventually able to leave corporate America after 31 years. And
30. God, 30. My bad.
31 years, yes. I'm 50 years young and able to then do this.
She said young.
Yes, with everybody that I love. And I get to work with all kinds of people, lifestyle as well as bodybuilders, and that's important to me. It's more about the individual, not necessarily about getting on stage. So that's my...
Why did you start, man? Since you want to grab the mic and start talking, go ahead. Tater, Cookie Monster.
So I used to work at Dynamic Fitness, and I used to work for the front desk. So I would see these people working out and everything, and I wanted to try powerlifting. So I met this older man, and he taught me how to like power lift, and actually, no, fool.
How old was
Wow.
You are disgusting, both of y'all.
he? I just said, how old was he?
I might
Why do you want to know?
I clapped.
You clap me. I see you clap.
Nah, he might have clapped your ass.
Anyway,
Wow. But did he?
no, no.
You see it?
So
Hey, yo.
he was 70, Gerard.
What
yeah.
that mean?
That doesn't mean anything these days.
No, no.
You're Shannon Sharp. Never
No,
mind.
he was
That's
just
another subject.
he was just watching my phone one day, and then he was just telling me like how to power lift and everything. Shut up, Gerard, because I can see you. And then
right,
after
powerful.
that, I started like just working out, but the weight wouldn't come up right. And then my dumbass, I would say it like that, is I used to do the stairs a lot, and I thought that was gonna help me grow muscle and everything. But instead, I was losing weight, and then to a point that I was like maybe 85 pounds. And then my family Hispanic family are not very good at it. So they would stuff me with big plates of food and, hey, you know what? You need to eat. You need to gain weight. So little by little, I started to learn with him, and I started like doing like little meals then and there. I will eat 3 meals, which it was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And little by little, I started to just research, and from there, I started like loving powerlifting, and that's what I love the most. And then after that, I met my coach, my powerlifting coach, and then after that,
What's his name?
Dominique.
How tall is he?
Not very tall. He's like a Oompa Loompa. Sorry, Dominique.
I'm mad you weigh 85 pounds. You got to be in line.
Sorry, Dominique. I still love
She
you.
weighed on 85.
Wait, 85 pounds?
You did not weigh 85 pounds.
Yeah, I was.
That's why they.
I was very tiny. I was very, very tiny. Put your no, boo. And then I met Charles at the old location of Species. And then shout out to Species, by the way. And then after that, I was just learning how. You said what, Karina?
And then you fell in love.
And then I fell in love, according to her. And then I met Charles, and then from then on, I started training with him, and I got to learn more. Anyways, I'll just leave it like that. And then I met Maria as my posing coach. So from then on, I've been a personal trainer, like I said, and I just been loving fitness. So yeah, that's how it started. You are messy.
Nah,
How did you start,
I don't even want
Karina?
to tell my story
did I
now. It's all sad.
How did I start bodybuilding?
Yeah. Or anything.
That's crazy.
Fitness, period.
I actually, my story.
Fitness.
In general?
Fitness. Yeah, how'd you get into it?
Okay, well, I was a cheerleader in high school, so I was like,
Like, ready? Okay.
yeah, like that. So,
Bring it on.
not like that.
Oh my God.
What does that mean, Karina? What was he doing that for?
Anyways, so I was in cheer in high
She was
school.
a top.
I was a flyer.
Top.
With bloomers.
Anyways, so I did that, and then once I got out of high school, I didn't really have I always had a coach tell me like what to do. Like I still ate anything I want, like any high schooler would, but I was like cheering all the time, so like my weight was low. I didn't know anything about fitness or eating anything like that. But I got out of high school and I didn't work out. I didn't eat right, so it kind of just like the weight just like got on me, and I was like
Blew up.
a little bit, I guess, for my size. I didn't like it, so it kind of hit me when I went to go shop for clothes, and I didn't like the way I looked.
That's a big.
Exactly. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna start going to the gym, but like
I need that.
everyone's gonna conversation's gonna get interrupted. No, it's okay. Long story short, I pretty much tried to go to the gym with like friends, but they would always like not want to go, and I always wanted to go because I wanted to change, but I didn't know how, and I was really shy.
She was.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Yes, she was.
Yeah, I remember that.
So quiet.
What she used to do?
Yeah, she's.
They brought the evil out of me.
I used to mess with her in the morning. She'd be like, yes. And be walking like
She was,
this.
yes, it was.
It's like, no, but then, long story short, I did figure it out by myself how to like track calories and all of that stuff. And then I went to Species. Dom actually brought, not your Dom, another Dom brought me to Species. And then, girl Dom.
Dominique Blessed.
Dominique.
Her,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Look.
then, shout out to Dom, because if she wouldn't have brought me there, I don't even know where
What's
I would
up,
be.
Tom? What's up, Dom?
So Species had
I
like
talked to
a
her not too
wall
long
of
ago.
Right.
pictures
Pictures.
of professional bodybuilders, and I was like, my first thought was like, how did those people get to that picture? Like, what did they go through to get this beautiful stage picture? That was my first thought, and I was like, I want to try something like that, because I've already lost the weight, I already tried to do a bulk and lost the weight again, but like what do I do now? Like, I'm kind of bored. And so I saw you training this girl for a show, and I didn't
Girl
see
for a
anybody
show.
else.
Susie.
I'm like,
Okay.
yeah,
Susie.
it was Susie. And so then
First
I
pro.
think I just asked you, right? I went to the boot camp and then I asked you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember
Because
that?
we had boot camps during
At
COVID.
Rick Rice Park.
Yes.
Yeah, I ran
Yes.
that part.
Yes, we did.
So
And she said, "Hey,
I
if I
asked
wanted
both
to
of y'all.
compete, would you coach me?"
I had no idea what I was getting myself into, by the way.
Welcome to hell.
No, because like I was like, okay, how do I sign up? And you're like, do a novice, and I think you should do bikini. I was like, what's bikini? And then y'all just pretty much signed me up.
Yes.
It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yes.
I loved it, and then
Yes.
I continue doing it, and I still love it.
Yes.
love
And
how
tell
it's-
how you learned how to walk in heels. Like, just saying, like, it wasn't
Kinda.
easy. I'm just saying you went through a lot. Give yourself
Yeah,
credit.
I did not know how to. Hopefully, you don't have those videos anymore. I'm sure there's
Oh, I
somewhere.
have
in the
them.
phones.
the
Oh, I have
I got
them.
them all.
I'm gonna find them now. that You said
There's
something.
so I did not know how to walk in heels
You
at
wore
all.
sneakers to prom?
Did I?
She probably wore
What you trying to
Vans.
think?
I probably did. Not gonna lie.
I have a
But
video
literally,
with
she did
I
not.
didn't
It
wear
was
no
like a
chucks.
baby deer. Like she learned
Yeah.
how to walk in heels and then how to master it.
all
Yeah.
subject. What noise does a deer make?
Deers don't make noises.
I don't know. I'm asking. they gotta make some kind of noise.
No, they don't make
That,
noises.
that was ADHD.
Do bunnies make noises?
I don't know, huh?
Bunnies don't make noises.
They make a little noise. Yeah, yeah they make.
Cadbury egg commercial.
That's what
There's
the
a
bunny
lot of
does.
animals that don't make noises. There's a lot of animals that don't make noises.
What?
Because
I
she
don't know.
said,
Why-
like-
Why did you say that?
Did you say deer in the headlights or something
I
like
said
that?
she walked like a baby deer.
Okay, and I
And
was
then
like,
you
what?
decided to take that to what noise does a deer make? What? Can we stay on subject? Can we stay on the freaking subject?
Oh, what is that?
Oh my god!
I think we
You
were
should get the
all like
stuff out.
baby
Don't
deers at
say out
Blossom.
loud.
Right? We were
I want to
all
see you walk in heels.
So,
No, you don't.
That
You know
part.
what? Yes. Make it
That
happen.
part.
That part. That part.
That's never gonna
them
happen.
some big ass heels.
First off,
Like
it's
a
not gonna happen.
Why?
What
Because
size?
your size.
size 18 in women. What?
Yes, about that. About that.
No.
That's
RuPaul
hilarious.
heel.
Ooh, I do have a question. This might be very like, I don't know. Let me just ask it.
Don't ask it.
For both of y'all, what do y'all think about the new division in NPC Fit Model?
So, let me say my part first. I'll say
Not a lot of people like
I
to speak
work
about it.
with I work with every federation, every division, pros, amateurs, and also tested and non-tested. Okay, so I will say Fit Model mimics what bikini used to look like. If you've been in bodybuilding for a long time, it is what bikini used to look like. The posing is also what bikini used to look like, in my opinion. I actually have Fit Model clients. So that being said, it's kind of going back to me. Everything is like cyclical. You kind of go back to kind of like clothes, and you kind of go back in a circle of things. Fashion. It's kind of the same thing with bodybuilding, in my opinion, and also posing. So it's trying, I think, to capture those that are not necessarily they're the beginning of their bodybuilding career. So they put on some muscle and their tone, but they still have some more growing to do before fitting bikini. So it kind of gives everybody a space in my objective opinion.
So that people can't grow out of Fit.
Of course, you can grow out of Fit Model to bikini. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's my reason.
Your opinion of Fit Model.
Fit Model, I don't know much about it. But for what I've seen, it does look like the old bikini.
If you go back and look at videos of bikini 10, 12 years ago, even people we know now, you could go back and see when they started their journey, the posing is very similar to what same to what we used to do for bikini back in the day. Whether it's bikini or there are also model categories in some divisions or federations like Muscle Mania, et cetera, that's still big in other places. It's very similar to what used to have.
Do they know what the criteria is?
Criteria is posted. Yes.
All right.
Yes. So I just definitely say more tone, no striations,
That's what I've seen. Like, not as much striations, but I think anytime there's a new division, it takes a while to really nail what the criteria
right.
or what
you
you're
have to
actually
go through
looking
several
for.
shows and
Yeah.
see who actually hits the stage for them to then, have someone that then is nationally qualified that then becomes the pillar or poster for that division. So it's coming. But since it's new, right, it's still in the works.
When you getting on stage?
How do we change subjects like that?
I don't know. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, whenever he does. No, I can't say that
I
because
say-
he stays
2026. 2026.
Next week, keep playing. Go die right quick.
I have a question.
Nope.
Have you ever gotten annoyed by Maria while posing?
Seriously?
Wow.
Never annoyed by her, honestly.
Okay.
Just annoyed that I'm posing.
That
Yes.
I
But
guess
it's not
that's
at
what I
her.
was trying to say.
Yeah, it's not
But
at
yeah.
her. There's a picture floating
Maria
around.
would tell you to hold the pose and go walk and do something else.
Yeah.
You are not lying.
Nah, I never got annoyed
Like
about
she
it.
is like that.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. What about you, Maria? Have you
I
gotten
know I got on
annoyed
her
by
nerves, yeah.
Big ears here?
No, I would say
Knock your cup over.
she's over here
If I
trying
ain't
to
have
start
to
a
clean it
fight.
up, I'd knock them.
No, I would say we ended up posing usually late at night because we're both training people
right.
and working. So by the time we get to posing, it's literally 11 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. and then we're posing for an hour. And we closed down Species old locations. I mean, it was
It was like midnight.
crazy midnight. We would leave
Hungry.
the other gyms after midnight just for posing. So then you're exhausted by the end of the day. Yes. Have we? Yes. Yes.
Find
It
that
has
picture
been,
and post it. Y'all gonna be like, wow.
it's been
I was
some
pissed
some
off.
challenging moments.
I was in the corner like, man, the hell with all.
Yeah, I know he was sick of me. I'm like, do this again, and he's like, he just like,
I ain't doing it no more. Be like, Eric, can't take my leg off.
yes. I say we all have been through some ups and downs together,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
I have a question for you, Charles.
Too many questions.
Shut up. Anyways, what got you into bodybuilding and why did you do it? And who is the one who got you like? Into
Oh, God.
Oh, you'll see.
Wait, which one? Fitness or bodybuilding?
Bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding only. Okay, because fitness is a whole different story. All right, so bodybuilding,
He just got it like that. I don't know.
it's we got to count the people. 3 people. Maria, my boy Al, and Brandon Hatton. Is
You've
it?
known Brandon for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did a show with Al like a long time ago because he was nervous. So I said, I'll just do it with you.
Okay.
And I just went up there, didn't know anything. I was in men's physique. I just walked out and was like, what's up? That's how I posed.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But then years later, I met. You know how we met?
At the gym?
Yeah. Do you remember how though?
How?
You asked me to help you with something, and I'm being funny because I don't know you. I was like, nope, and I walked off.
I think I remember, weren't you? Because I think I interrupted him.
Yeah.
Weren't you jumping rope?
Yep.
I think he was jumping, because he always jumped rope. There were a couple of guys at the gym, probably like 2 or 3, that were always jumping rope. And I remember, like, okay, I'm trying to make this happen. I'm driving from one end of town to the other, which is great, but I also
Y'all
have 2
gonna laugh.
kids, and it's hard. So let me go ahead and just ask him to help me with my prep because of the distance. Like, I was just traffic and everything. I remember that.
And I said no, and walked off. I was like, nope, being an ass. Just like, nope. When I turned around, she was right here. It's like, oh, you gonna help me?
That sounds like me. Like, I can't drive around town, so get it together.
Yeah, you gonna help me out. Now, her and Brandon kept telling me to compete. Her mostly. Then Brandon was saying there's a new category called classic physique. It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
It took like 3 or 4 years, and I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Wait, do you still do classic or you're bodybuilding now?
Classic.
Classic.
Really?
Yeah. He's not bodybuilding.
Some of the professionals in classic are small. I mean, compared to you. I mean, like a lot of them deserve their pro card. Obviously, they all have the professional physique. But it's like,
They got to start somewhere. But then you look at some of the ones
eat
that
them
have been
alive.
when you have a good lineup of some seasoned
Yeah.
classic folks, then
Yeah.
they're comfortable.
Got some G's out there.
Yeah, they're out there.
That's how I got into bodybuilding. Maria, Al, and Brandon.
And you know what's funny real fast about Brandon? I went to my very first show because I had no idea about anything. And somebody I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, he's like amazing. And I didn't realize it was Brandon. And then I met him later.
right.
We were already at the same gym,
Yeah,
but I
right.
had no idea that it was kind of the start of his career on stage. So yeah, we all
Brandon
have a lot
is
of history.
swole. What's up, Brandon? He's swole.
Yeah. What's up, Brandon?
Big ass.
Why you looking at it? Never mind. Nope.
Not touching it. Not touching it.
Anymore is crazy.
Oh, you been funny?
We're keeping it tame.
We don't have to.
We don't have to? Okay.
Yeah,
We're at
uncut.
the end anyway, right?
Yeah.
No, we still
They're
got
free for all in
20
now.
minutes.
Oh, okay. We have a little
27
time.
minutes.
Okay.
How long? 5 minutes
don't
or
know.
so? Oh, I said that loud.
Oh, wicked.
Any more
This is
questions
Karina.
before we
See, that was
wrap
my
it up?
outro.
Me? Question? How y'all feel about the gym?
I don't like the fans.
You don't like people? You don't like the people? Your fans?
No, I got a couple things
Oh,
about
that's
that.
cute. That was cute.
Huh?
I
You know
like
what?
how
You don't
turned
like
that
your
around.
fans?
No. I
You
love
sure?
my
I
fans.
am going to tell them the stories.
Ooh.
Do you
How
know
do I feel
how?
about the gym? You
Oh,
said?
go ahead.
People need to re-rack their shit. That's how I feel about the gym.
Okay.
And she
wow.
blinked with it.
Yeah.
She was serious.
Yeah. Because we're always re-racking stuff and they don't even appreciate it. So
You know what? No, go ahead.
Is that guys and girls? Or
both.
I think
is that in the evenings or in the mornings?
Both.
we're used to
Oh, okay.
like a pure warehouse gym, but like with any other business, it grew and developed into something a little different. So it's just an adjustment period. That's how I say
They
it.
put
So
gym
it's
rats in a
just different.
commercial gym.
Yeah, it's a combination of both.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's
just think, if you have a business and you grow, then
your clientele's going
Yeah.
to change a bit.
Yeah.
not a bad thing. It's just different.
No
We're
comment.
used to a certain
I'm different. I'm different.
No comment.
growth is good.
Pull up to the sea with myself.
Growth is good.
I'm gonna tell this little story because everybody told how they got into fitness. I didn't tell how I got into it, but I don't want to because it's halfway sad.
Say it.
All right, 3 things. When I was 9, I got out the shower. My brother came and hit my chest and said, "Dad, you got titties like a girl." So I started doing push-ups in the bathroom. And my mom would take me to the track with her all the time and to the gym. I saw my dad with his shirt off one time. He looked like a superhero. He never lifted or anything. He was just like cut. But nah, I shouldn't tell it.
Uncut?
Okay,
Unapologetic
uncut.
people?
So
Yeah.
when I was 18, my girlfriend at the time got murdered. Did I ever tell you that?
Yep.
Okay. So this dude killed her sister, and her dad. And, I was all kind of on the depressed side, but didn't know because back then we didn't go to therapy or none of that. You just thug it out, pray, keep moving. But my cousin Sherry told me, you like music, basketball, and working out. Go do that. So between my cousin and my brother, I used to go work out with my brother. He started taking me to the gym. So that became my therapy to get through that. So when you see me like acting silly in the gym, it's really because it's therapeutic and I'm working, but it's a feel good thing because I'm in there exercising the demons.
Yes, that part.
Yeah.
Amen. That part.
Because they be like, you in there laughing? Yeah, I'm going
Yes.
hard. That's how I get through a lot of stuff. So like
Yeah.
when my mom passed, she'll tell you the first thing we did was go to the gym. Like I worked at a job for 20 years and they did away with my department. And I called my mom, she was like, just go work out. So that's kind of how I deal with everything.
And when y'all called me, I was at the gym. Right? 'Cause the gym is a part of our life. It's not just
Yeah.
some place you go. It is
what
our
we
second
like.
home.
It really
It's my
is.
It
real
is. That's
outlet.
how-
That's
Yep.
how we all became a fit family, right? Which
Yep.
is more than that, right? I think, yeah, it definitely. Dealing with anything, happiness, celebrate, you go to the
Yep.
gym. You're dealing with death, you go to the gym. Ain't got money, but your gym membership's paid for, you go
Yep.
to the gym.
Right.
or
At least for a
you
little
go
while.
right to the kick
Before
you
that
out.
debit hit the next month. Sorry, your card isn't working. Can I just work out to?
It's the last time.
That's true, right?
I'm grandfather then.
Period.
I think we so before we wrap it up, Maria, you got to twerk on the table.
Oh,
I could actually,
Bet you won't.
but
You got
I
your
will
fan
not.
on?
I do. I got my old lady fan on, but I still got knees like Megan for a few minutes.
Wait a minute.
Who's gonna give us an outro to end it?
Gerard.
Gerard?
I am not. Okay, you want me to give you?
Nah.
Do it. Do it.
You want the outro? You sure?
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Cindy's gonna do it?
You sure?
Oh, you are?
Cindy wants to.
What?
Cindy wants to.
Yeah. So there are several people out there that are gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I know what that is."
she looked
I was hoping he stopped it before it got.
That's one of the best songs to ever grace the face of the earth.
It's part of H-Town history.
Yeah.
Fifth Ward Boys,
So
PWA.
when you leave,
What's the outro?
you need to play PWA in your car on the way home by the Fifth Ward Boys. Okay?
Yeah. Why are we unapologetically foolish before we go? What does that even mean?
We don't give a damn. Because we don't.
I think
'cause we
there's a
don't
lot
give
of
damn.
meaning.
It has a lot of meaning. Ooh, something we can talk about next time.
There's a next time?
I think there's a next time.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a next time.
All right,
There's a
guys.
next
So
time.
this is Team See Me Now and Purple Rain posing. Deuces.
Say it over there. So that,
Okay, guys. So this is Team See Me Now Fitness and Purple Rain posing, and we are out.
And if you don't like us, fuck you.